All right, let's talk about some Detroit Lions real quick. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And apparently Tony Dungy wanted to coach the Detroit Lions. I think the very next year, Wayne Fontes got fired. If my memory serves me correctly. Also, we all know the story about Bill Parcells wanting to coach here as well too. So let's talk about that. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And honestly, man, you know, people forget Tony Dungy is a Michigan guy from Jackson, Michigan. You know, hell of a coach. But my thing is this. He didn't win a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay, but John Gruden did win a Super Bowl with his players. He didn't win one with Indianapolis, but Tony Dungy is a really good coach. It was been like having Jim Caldwell before Jim Caldwell. Real calm. Definitely would have probably had some input on the draft. Definitely would have had a good defense. And the Lions had good defensive players over the years. Was it safety Mitchell, Luther Ellis, Robert Porcher, Boyd, Spielman played, and they had a good defense. Just that, you know, Wayne Fontes wasn't a good coach. If you ask me in my lifetime, who was probably the best Lions coach, he only coached like 10 games or whatever, maybe a full season 16. Gary Mulder, then he was coaching Michigan for a minute. He had the Lions playing really good for that period of time. He was the best coach, and they didn't bring him back. My guess is they brought in Steve Mariucci. But I think Gary Mulder was the best coach in my lifetime. You know, he only had a small sample size, but he turned the shit around. But I mean, Tony Dungy would have been a good pickup as well too. Bill Parcells would have been a coach and probably would have been or a GM and running the team. But obviously, Mr. Ford don't know nothing. We know his wife didn't know nothing, and we looking at his daughter if she knows something and not know something. But I mean, you know, Tony Dungy a good coach. You know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get Tampa 2. You know what you're gonna get. Tampa cover 2. He know how to good players. He know how to reach players without cussing. And that just shows you. You know, like white rappers not saying the N-word in their raps. It can be done. Coaching guys getting their respect without yelling and cussing. It can be done. You know, but it depends. You know, I think players of this era respond better to Tony Dungy way, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion on it. Us of yesterday, that when I played with, like, coach can be cussing you out, drag you off the field. My mama wasn't gonna say shit. Or my daddy. You know, it was a village that raised the kid when I was coming up. I think we was the last generation like that, man. So my coach dragged me, slapped me on the face, you know, chastised me. None of my, even basketball, football, whatever I did, we wasn't running back and telling our mother and father. Like, to be honest, when you live in the inner city and you play what YBL, I don't know how many people played that, PAL, or whatever it is, like, these guys are father figures. Real talk. These head coaches are father figures. These teachers, father figures. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Father figures. And, yeah, man, you know, Tony Dungy didn't think that way. And also, that way is really, really responsive. You know, hey, man, you know what you did wrong. I got to cut. No. But I would have liked to have Tony Dungy all day and 10 times on Sunday. But apparently, according to Terry Foster, they turned him down. But Wayne Fontes was fired in the very next season. Obviously, Tony Dungy didn't win a championship in Tampa, but John Gruden won a championship with his team. And eventually, Tony Dungy won a championship when Peyton Manning defeated Rex Grossman in the Super Bowl, man. But Tony Dungy, I don't really agree with everything he say or do, but solid dude, you know. And they offered him to run the team. He didn't run the team. My thing would, I'd be offering him to be an advisor. Real talk. That's my thing. I would offer him to be a senior advisor or something of that nature. But, I mean, it is what it is. I knew about the Bill Parcells thing. But when you got a guy that wanted to come coach Detroit, all Detroit needed was a defensive system for the most. Back then, they was putting up points. With the run and shoot offense, they was putting up points. I don't know if that's around the same time Brent Perriman, Herman Moore, Barry Sanders. And then, also, you had a situation where you had Johnny Morton come in a little bit later. He was electric out the slot. You had Jermaine Crowell, who would probably been one of the best receivers. He probably been better than Herman Moore. But then again, he got injured. Jermaine Crowell was a beast. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching Crowell. But, yeah, that's my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think about the Lions turning down Tony Dungy back in the day. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out, leave a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Other than that, best way to donate is share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check out my Sportscastr for all my live streams that I do in the world. The link's in the description. Free profile, create a profile, follow me. Other than that, appreciate the love, support. One time for one time, we out.